What's up guys, Giménez here and welcome to a brand new video. Welcome to a daily dose of transfer gossip. Today is Friday, August 19th. And tonight, match day number 2 of Premier League fixtures does start with Manchester United hosting Southampton. So keep an eye out for that guys. So before we get any further, as always, if you smash 1,000 likes, that'd be absolutely awesome. If you're new to my channel, click that subscribe button for daily FIFA content. And finally, in the comments below, let me know your thoughts on today's rumours, the rumours I shoot in the next episode. And if you missed yesterday's videos, let me down below in that description box guys. 8 AM is transfers and after 9 PM is the second video of the day. You probably missed yesterday's second video because YouTube had an absolute nightmare of it. I set it live, I think I said on Twitter about 9:30, but it didn't go through to sub boxes until 11 PM. And that's not even an excuse this time guys, so again apologies about that, just go check it out if you did miss it. Now we're going to confirm transfers, and first up, one for PSV. And that player in particular is going to be Bart Ramselaar, joining them for an undisclosed fee from FC Utrecht, again in the Eredivisie. So I'm not sure what he's like in real life, but he looks like a young player, born in 1996 of course, so it's probably one for the future. Now we're going to one for Leeds United, Pontus Jansson. The Swedish centre-back has joined them from Torino in the Serie A in Italy on a loan deal for this season. Now we move on to Sebastian Demal going to Fiorentina from Anderlecht. And like Jansson, that is also a loan deal. He was playing in the Serie A for a long time before, but he recently did go to Belgium. Now we move on to Bernard Mensah going to a club in Portugal called, I think it's Vitória Giménez. I'll actually show you quickly here on the summary. Play details. Vitória Giménez, I'm pretty sure that's around right. But he's joined them from Atletico Madrid on a loan deal, and last season I think was at Getafe in the Liga BBVA. Now we move on to Dodo going to Sampdoria. The Brazilian was at Sampdoria at one point last season, so Dodo has kind of returned there from Inter Milan on a loan deal again. Now we go on to Seydou Keita. He won't be on FIFA 17. He has joined a team called Al Jaish SC in the Qatari League, so he won't be on FIFA, and that's a free transfer after becoming a free agent back in June. And now we go on to Giovanni Simeone, and you probably recognise the second name as Diego Simeone. It's actually a son of the Atletico Madrid manager. He's joined Genoa in the Serie A from River Plate for £2.55 million. Apparently has got a massive future ahead of him, so I think he's currently playing, or if not played, for Argentina at the Olympics. Actually, they did get knocked out because the final is Brazil against Germany. And Brazil will be very much up for that because obviously, go back 2 years ago, they got absolutely annihilated by Germany in the Brazilian World Cup. And now we go on to the final two. And first up, Di Silvestri going to Torino from Sampdoria for £3.06 million. And the final one is a contract extension, a pretty big one, Kelechi Iheanacho. And this guy's a massive talent for Man City. He scored a lot of goals last season despite not really playing too many games or starting many games. And he's a great player off the bench. And he put pen to paper on a 5-year deal until 2021. And it's nice to see a youngster coming through all the superstars of Man City and being the backup striker to Aguero. And he definitely has a huge future ahead of him. Now we go on to potential deals, and first up, DeAndre Yedlin linked to Aston Villa. According to the Daily Telegraph, Aston Villa are weighing up a £3 million move for Tottenham right-back DeAndre Yedlin as alternative to Leicester City's Richard Delayet. He was linked to Hull City, Derby, I think is also Sunderland as well, so they've got a bit of competition for him. I'll have to wait and see where he ends up. And now we move on to the Senegalese striker today, Moussa Konaté, linked to Hull City according to ESPN. Hull have made an offer to FC Sion striker Moussa Konaté. The 23-year-old scored 22 goals in 33 games last season. And I did mention yesterday how the window is just 2 weeks away from closing itself, so Hull, they really need to get the business done ASAP. And I'm pretty sure they've still not bought in a single player. They've had a few contract extensions here and there, but it's not the same as a new player. So he could potentially partner Abel Hernandez next season, or this season, sorry. Now we go on to Serge Gnabry linked to Hertha Berlin. According to Bild, Hertha Berlin are again interested in taking Arsenal youngster Serge Gnabry on a season-long loan after previously ending their pursuit. But I imagine their opinion has probably changed a lot after his very impressive form at the Olympic Games. He's absolutely killed it for Germany so far in this tournament, but now has a final, like I said before, against Brazil, potentially getting a gold medal. But he's guaranteed a silver one at least, and I also read yesterday apparently Arsene Wenger actually wants to keep him, so we'll have to wait and see. Now we go on to Jordi Clasie, linked to Galatasaray. According to Photosport, it's a very short one. They're saying that Galatasaray is set to make a £3 million bid for Southampton midfielder Jordi Clasie. He only joined them 1 year ago, and I'm pretty sure a massive reason for him joining was because of Ronald Koeman. But now obviously he's now at Everton, so that link isn't really there anymore. So Clasie, I don't know how well he done for Southampton, but I'm assuming not too fantastic. But Galatasaray have been linked to multiple Premier League players over the last couple of days, in particular Marouane Fellaini yesterday. Now we move on to Benjamin Stambouli linked to FC Schalke. Schalke have made an approach for Paris Saint-Germain midfielder Benjamin Stambouli. The Frenchman is valued at £7.8 million. That's literally all it says for now, and I'm pretty sure Schalke did lose a CDM this summer in Neustauter, I think his name is, going to the Russian league. Actually, he's gone to Fenerbahce in Turkey. I believe I got confused though, because I think he's changed nationality now to Russian, because he played for them at Euro 2016. Now we move on to Salomon Rondon linked to Barcelona. According to the Daily Mirror, Barca have shortlisted West Brom striker Salomon Rondon as a potential shock target should one of their fearsome front three get injured during the summer transfer window. That's obviously referring to Messi, Neymar and Suarez. Now we go on to Jasper Cillessen, again another player linked to Barca. According to The Telegraph, Barca have made an offer of between €10 million and €12 million for Ajax goalkeeper Jasper Cillessen, as they look to replace Claudio Bravo, who is now Manchester City bound. Mundo Deportivo also saying the same thing, and Barca currently are linked to him, Diego Alves and also Areola from PSG. And Cillessen was linked to a move to Everton earlier on this summer. Now we go on to Luan, linked to Manchester United and multiple other clubs. According to a source called Click RBS, a host of Europe's top sides are tracking Brazil's Olympic star, Luan. But Grêmio will not entertain an offer below €13 million for a transfer in January 2017, or €45 million for a move now. So this one would be in the future, I imagine, just like Gabriel Jesus going to Man City. And potentially Gabigol as well. So the headline for this one did say Manchester United, Liverpool, Barca and Juve all want Luan. And according to RMC, Liverpool and Leicester have been joined by Rennes in the race to sign Grêmio and Brazil star Luan. But I imagine if he does join a team, it will be in January like I mentioned. Now we go on to Mateo Kovacic. Apparently Madrid are not going to sell him. According to Marca, AC Milan were keen on bringing Mateo Kovacic back to the Serie A, but Real Madrid have ruled out a sale after informing the 22-year-old is part of Zinedine Zidane's plans and first team squad for next season. That is 1 year after leaving Inter Milan. Now we go on to Fernando today, linked to AC Milan, and also the next guy, Lucas Leiva. According to Tuttosport, Milan are keen to sign a defensive midfielder this summer with an EU passport. They've identified Fernando as the first choice option, but are also keen on landing the next guy, Liverpool's Lucas Leiva. Lucas was set to leave Liverpool to I think Galatasaray, but Jurgen Klopp pulled the plug on that deal. So I'm not too sure he'd leave, but we'll have to wait and see. Now we go on to Younes Kaboul, and apparently Sunderland have now accepted an offer from Watford. Sunderland have confirmed they've accepted a bid from Watford for defender Younes Kaboul, and they've now agreed to let him speak to the club about personal terms to complete the deal. I haven't seen a fee mentioned as of yet, but I'm assuming it's not too much as he is quite old now, and I'm not sure how long he had left in his contract. Now we go on to Roberto Pereira, again another player linked to Watford. But one thing I quickly want to mention about Younes Kaboul, if he goes, I'm pretty sure Lamine Kone will stay at Sunderland. But back onto Pereira, according to Gazzetta dello Sport, Watford have agreed a €15 million fee with Juventus for midfielder Roberto Pereira. He will sign a 5-year contract following successful discussions on Thursday. And that's obviously on about his personal terms at the club. That'd be awesome for FIFA Ultimate Team, by the way. Now we go on to Jose Maria Giménez for the second day in a row linked to Arsenal. According to Marca, Arsenal have been told they must pay Gimenez's full €65 million release clause if they are to sign the Uruguayan defender. He's very highly rated essentially everywhere, and this guy would be a fantastic addition, but I think Arsenal will get Mustafi instead. And on your screen right now is going to be Claudio Bravo. It's actually about Pep Guardiola wanting another player after he signs him. According to Manchester Evening News, Claudio Bravo's imminent arrival from Barcelona will not signal the end of Man City's summer transfer dealings. Pep is still keen to sign another centre-back despite John Stones costing £47.5 million. I can't think off the top of my head who that'd actually be, but Pep obviously has someone up his sleeve. Now we go on to the next player, Michael Essien. It's not really a transfer, but I thought I'd cover it anyway as a little bit of cool news for Chelsea. He was released by the Greek club Panathinaikos earlier in the summer, and he's now returned to Chelsea to keep up his fitness in training as he searches for a new club. So Essien was fantastic with Chelsea the first few years anyway, had a fantastic long shot on him. I always remember that goal against Arsenal. But now a player actually linked to Chelsea in a transfer, Koulibaly again, according to Gazzetta dello Sport. The article itself is very brief, but it does say that Chelsea have failed with a bid worth €58 million for Napoli centre-back Kalidou Koulibaly. Chelsea are looking like they will be spending quite a bit between now and the end of the month, but on who? I mean, Koulibaly, if he joins, it'll be a massive fee, the same with Lukaku, but other alternatives outside of that, I'm not too sure. And now according to Il Mattino, Napoli have offered €21 million for Simone Zaza, but Juve are holding out for at least 25. About a week and a half ago, he was linked to a move to the Bundesliga with Wolfsburg, so I'm not too sure what happened there, to be honest. I'm fully aware they signed Mario Gomez actually, so they probably got a better deal. He's also been linked to multiple Premier League clubs over this summer. Now we move on to Ricardo Rodriguez linked to Chelsea. According to the Daily Mirror, Antonio Conte wants to complete a £22 million move for Wolfsburg left-back Ricardo Rodriguez after Chelsea loaned out Baba Rahman to Schalke. Ricardo Rodriguez is a fantastic defender and the type of left-back I really hope Liverpool would actually go for, but now looks like they're stuck with Moreno. Then we go on to Christian Benteke essentially completing a deal to Crystal Palace. So Palace have agreed to make Benteke their most expensive transfer in their history. The striker will now have his medical and talk terms in London. And essentially every source, but I'm going off the BBC today, they're saying that Crystal Palace have agreed a fee of £27 million plus add-ons for the Liverpool striker. And now according to Paul Joyce, who's a very reliable source in regards to Liverpool Football Club, it emerged that Palace's first formal bid for Benteke amounted to just £15 million. That is 1-5, so they've doubled that offer in just a few weeks. The offer from Palace guarantees Liverpool £27 million plus a further £5 million in realistic add-ons, which was a problem in their second bid. One of the add-ons that Palace actually wanted in the first place was that if Crystal Palace got top 4, they'd pay us £2.5 million. But we said no to that, and now they've gone back and sorted out that deal. And Liverpool have now recouped £72 million from the sales of Benteke, Joe Allen, Martin Skirtle, Jordan Ibe, Brad Smith, Sinclair, and also Canos this summer, while spending 63. So currently we're in the profit after improving our squad a fair amount. And the final one today is going to be Matuidi linked to Juventus again for the second day in a row. But this one apparently now it's a bit of an update from Sky Sports Italia. They are saying that Matuidi is said to formally ask to leave Paris Saint-Germain. This is because Juve are heavily linked to him. And according to Sky Sports Italia, Juve only bid €20 million for him, and Paris Saint-Germain, they want double that. But they are willing to negotiate. And converting €14 million to pounds is around 34.5 mil, which in this market is very cheap, especially for how good he is. But if he is to join a Premier League club, I'm pretty sure they'd have to pay like £50 million. But anyway, there has been all today's potential transfers as well as confirmed stuff at the very beginning, guys. So as always, if you enjoyed this video, smash the like button. 1,000 followers likes would be absolutely awesome. If you're new to my channel, click that subscribe button for daily FIFA content. In the comments below, let me your thoughts on today's rumours, the rumours I stream in the next episode. And finally, if you missed yesterday's videos, it's down below in that description box, guys. 8 m transfers after 9 PM is the second video of the day, and you probably did miss the second one, like I did mention. So thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you next time.